First one, median, aka the middle number. Well, what happens if there's two middle numbers? Take a look. Median, finding the middle number. First off, before you find the median, and this will usually happen for you guys, why we accommodate you so much, I don't know. But to find the middle number, all your numbers have to be in order. Okay, they can't be scattered all around in a different order. They have to go from least to greatest to find the median, which most times they will be because we accommodate you guys pretty well. So going up here, finding the median, I'll be honest with everyone, this is how I find the median. I just go first, last, next, and go. Some of you I know could count and find it pretty quickly than I am, but what do I end up happening? I have two middle numbers, right? Okay, how do I find the actual median then? Because it's not both of them. The average of those two middle ones, yes. All right, so the median up here is going to be actually 73 plus 74. I know you don't have to do it. You guys know, most of you know already, but 73 and a half. Okay, 73 and a half. All right, so 73 and a half, there's the median right there. All good? Here's a word we went over on Friday, range. Range, max minus minimum value, yep, the range. So I got 98 minus 52. Range for this one. $46. All right, here's some new terms you might want to focus in for. Have you ever heard of quartile? First quartile, third quartile? Oh, okay. First quartile. And I'd like you to put this just in parentheses because you may see another name for it. It's sometimes referred to as the lower quartile. All right, so if you see that, they are asking for the first quartile. Here it is. It's the median of the lower half. All right, so we found the median was 73 and a half. Now what's the median for the lower half? What's the middle number for the lower half? Go ahead, find the median for the lower half. You can do my method, cross out the first, last, and keep going inside, inside, inside. You guys got two middle numbers again? Okay, so you're averaging them both. And what is the median of the lower half, the middle number here? Let's hear some beautiful voices. Here we go. Again, yep, I thought I was going to hear from some. No big deal. Anybody want to take this? What do you got, Marco? 67, perfect. All right, hopefully you took half of 66 and 68. So 67, there it is. All right, next one, quartile 3. Guess, anybody want to take a wild guess what another name is for that one? Upper quartile. And that is the median of the upper half. All right, so anything above 73 and a half, find the median of the upper half. What do you got for me? Median of the upper half, quartile 3. Marco, get a number 1 through 30. 30. Joy, that's your number now. Upper quartile, 83. Any issues there? Going? All right, I'm going to add in a part E because I know it's going to come up on your homework, and I don't want you to be like, what is he talking about? Interquartile range. Interquartile range. Just by the name of it, anybody think they know how to find it? Interquartile range. Gavin? There you go. Quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Good job. Quartile 3 minus quartile 1. That's the interquartile range. Yep. The difference between 3 and 1. And that one should have ended up being 83 minus 67, also known as 16. Okay. All right. Here's some good news for you. That's the last time I expect you guys to do all that by hand. Find me the upper and the lower quartile by hand, the median by hand, because your calculator does it all for you. And that's what I'm going to, before we get to constructing a box and whisker plot, I want to show you how you can do this all in your calculator from now on. Because your calculator has the power to do it, why wouldn't I show it to you? All right, but you're going to have to focus in, keep going step by step from what I show you. First thing is, we need to put all these numbers into the calculator. All right, we need to put all the numbers into the calculator. So everyone go to their calculator right now and locate your stat button, short for statistics. Locate your stat button on your calculator. It's right next to your X button. Everyone has, see, locate their stat button. You can hit your stat button. All right. To put all these numbers in, we're going to put them into what we call a list. To get to that list, you just hit edit. Okay, edit, and up should pop a bunch of lists for you, I hope. I hope. Here's my first question, because I don't know, maybe you've borrowed it from somebody, you used a brother, sister's old one, I don't know. Does anybody have actual numbers in here right now? Okay, so go do this for me, guys. Highlight L1, go up, highlight L1, hit the clear button, and hit enter, and they all should go, see you later, bye-bye. All good? Okay, and that's what everyone else can do. If you ever want to get rid of numbers in your list, you highlight the list, hit clear, and enter. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take all those values. So what's the first value? 52. So I'm going to type in 52, and I'm going to hit enter. And it's in list 1. And I'm going to go through and do all of that with all the numbers. 60, enter. 66, enter. Ooh, heads up. And be careful when you're typing. Some of you guys are going to be typing like you're texting. All right? If 66 becomes 6, that's going to throw off all your values. All right? Pay attention. Maybe recheck it at the end to make sure you got the correct values. And here's a little quick check that I always like to do. If you guys read it, how many scores did I have? It says shown below are the scores for 16 students. Everyone take a look right now. You should be on a blank one. And notice what's in parentheses here. That means before that you're about to enter a 17th number. So that means before it should have been 16. And like I said, just give a quick peek, because sometimes maybe the 75 just hit 7, you forgot to hit the 5, or the calculator didn't recognize it quick enough. So just take a quick look back, make sure all the numbers look good. Everyone all right? Everyone have it in the list. Here's where I go to calculate all those quartiles, medians, etc. I go to back to stat. I go back to my stat screen. Now you want to do some calculation, so I scroll over to calc. For now, for today and tomorrow, here's where you guys are going to live. One variable stats. All right, if you want it, this is to find the quartiles, the median. All right, we're going to live at 1 var stats. 1. And depending on what type of operating system you have, you may have something different than I do. Yes, no. This is where we may get different. Okay, I'll get to you right in 1 second, Emily. All right, very easy to do here. You have what do you have? 1 var stats with a parenthesis? Okay, I'll show you what to put in a second. Okay. You guys here, did everyone put their values in list 1? Okay, so we don't have to change anything. The only time we're going to put something in frequency list is when we have 2 lists going at the same time, which we don't. All right, so all of you guys, as long as you have list 1, go down to calculate. Emily, right above 1, you see where you have list 1, L1. So just go second 1, you'll have L1, you can press enter now. Okay. And are we all coming up with this same screen of values? If not, go back to your list. Maybe you typed in a number incorrectly, or maybe I did. Everyone having these same numbers? And most of these I'm not going to talk about at all, and you shouldn't have to worry about them. So don't get all stressed out right now. What's this mean? What's this mean? Here's where you want to live today. Everyone see the minimum? Everyone gives you the minimum. Guess what Q1 stands for? Quartile we just found. Keep scrolling down. What's the next one? Median. What's the next one? Oh, quartile 3 and max. Okay, the only thing it really doesn't give you is the interquartile range, but I think you can just simply subtract the Q3 and Q1. All right, yes, go ahead. No. Maybe by coincidence this means the number of numbers you put into your list. That's what that means, okay? This means the number of numbers, yep. Everyone good? So this is where you can go from now on. If you don't want to, can you always do it by hand? Sure, but if you want to go now, you can always put it into your list, put the numbers into your list, stat, calculate, 1var stats, and here's all your numbers. Ready to make your box and whisker plot? Okay, to make a box and whisker, you need 5 numbers to make a box and whisker. It's referred to as your 5-number summary, and look what your calculator does for you. It puts them all in the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 5-number summary right there to make the box and whisker plot. All right, 5-number summary. How do I use all of them? Well, unfortunately, this did not come out the way I planned. The minimum value is your first dot. These are all off, so you guys just got to move them over for me. Okay, the minimum value is going to be my first dot of the whisker. The box, the rectangular box and whisker, is made up of quartile 1 and quartile 3. Those are your boundaries of the box. And then you will put another vertical line in the middle, which will represent your, median. Remember, your 5-number summary does not include your interquartile range. These are your 5 numbers here in your 5-number summary. And the end of the whisker, that's the max value. The only tough thing about this, you guys just got to come up with your own scale. All right, that's it. All right, so let's make a box and whisker for our original set of data here today. I need you guys, what was our minimum? What was our minimum? 52, what was our max? 98. So you guys got to figure out right now, these all have to go by the same amount. If you go by 3s, they all have to go by 3s. But somewhere along here has to be 52 for your minimum and 98 for your max. Does it have to begin at 52 and end at 98? No. It can start at 50 and end at 100. I don't care. Whatever you want to go by right now. All right, so figure out what you want to go by. All right, you're going to go by the same amount, but somewhere in here has to be 52 and 98. So go right ahead. Whatever you figure out, I'm going to let you do this one on your own because you're going to have to do it tonight. All right, I'm not going to tell you what it is. And there is no right or wrong answer. Well, there is a wrong answer if you don't have 52 and 98 somewhere in there. Figure out what you want to go by. Where do I start? Just make sure in that range, 52 and 98 is in there somewhere. And write the numbers right underneath for me. And again, I don't have to see the number 52 or 98 on there, but it's got to be somewhere along that line between two of the numbers. It's got to go by the same amount. You just can't put 52, quartile 1, median all on there. Got to go by the same amount. Some of you guys are grilling yourself over this. Just pick something, guys, and go. Start at a number and go. Just make sure 52 and 98's in there. Everyone have a little interval going. And notice I didn't use all the tick marks. Real quick, focus in. The only thing I don't ask, do not squish it. Like I don't want everything right here, right? Spread it out. You don't have to use all of them, but make sure you use more than half of them. All right, I don't want it squished all in here. All right, make sure you spread it out a little bit. Can we go make the box and whisker now? What's up, Emma?
I thought I had to start like some. Oh, you don't have to go near 0.
No. Start anywhere you want. Okay. Start anywhere you want. The only requirement, remember, is you go by the same amount every time. Like I went by 4s. That's the only requirement. All right, here we go. Where's your first dot? 52. Wherever your 52 is, go ahead. And again, by the way, try to do it above. Try not to do it on, because then it's hard to tell where everything is. So try to do it above. 52. All right, where are the ends of my box here? What's quartile 1? 67. So I'm going to go pretty close to where I think 67 is and draw that vertical line down. Other end of the box is quartile 3, which we found to be 83. Okay, make the box, draw the box in. That's awful. Inside the box goes your median, which was 73.5. Best you can do, 73.5. And then the other dot, which will go to from your other whisker, will be 98. And I draw in the whiskers from there. Box and whisker, everybody. Not too bad. And I'm not, we don't have the time to do it, but your calculator also can draw a box and whisker on there for you as well. It's got the ability to draw a box and whisker. You just plug in the numbers, it'll do it for you. It's pretty neat, but you're gonna have to draw your own, so. All good? Okay, 2 questions on box and whisker, and then we're going right to Regents Work. You can discuss this with each other or with your group. Out of these 4 box and whisker plots I made for you, which one has the greatest median? So go ahead, and you know where the median's located on a box and whisker now. Which one's the greatest one up there? And I'll just warn you, do not go by just the looks. Do not go by the looks. So which one up there had the greatest median? Figure out what the interval is on the number line, and then figure out which one. Okay, where's my medians on each? Which one's got the greatest one? You want to chat with their group about what you thought it was? Do not go by the looks. Actually find the median for all 4. Okay, which one did you think had the biggest median here? Something. Joy, I need a number 1 through 30. 18, what do you got?
3.
Choice 3. Okay, what's the median on 3?
Oh shoot, I did exercise 4.
Okay, choice 2.
40.
Yep, this ended up being 40. This median for choice 3, 30. Do you know what I was talking about now? Don't go by the looks. Everyone sees this whole thing shifted over here. But again, this is only a median of what? 22. All right, don't go by the looks of the box and whisker. Actually find it, and then this one came out to be 7. All right. I don't know. I guess choice 2 got cut off there, but there is a choice 2. That's it. Which one's got a median equal to 65 now? Median equal to 65. There should be a little bit quicker one. You can just take a look at where everything is here without even trying to find the actual value. Kat, need a number? 7. What do you got? Yep, choice 2. Questions? All right, we good? You guys, there's one box and whisker to do tonight. And everything else is questions off of a box and whisker. All right, let's get that Regents out because we're starting to go hardcore starting this week. On your assignment sheet, there's suggested Regents problems every night. I'm not checking them. That's your call. It's just structuring it, you guys, so you get it done by the end of the week. What I'm going to do is anytime we have leftover in class, I'm going to do those Regents ones I suggested. Okay? So I believe what's the first? It's 1 through 7 or 6 tonight? 1 through 6? Okay, so that's I'm going to get through right now. If I got more time, I'll go through the rest of them. And it's going to need your help. Here we go. Right off the bat, let's get grinding here. X to the 4th minus 16, it's asking you to factor that. X to the 4th minus 16. Something should be familiar with the number 16 and x to the 4th if I'm asking you to factor it. All right. Back up in gear yet? Nope. Okay, here we go. And number. What is it? 23. Who's got 23? Okay, Hannah, here we go. What do you notice about 16? So is x to the 4th because it's an even exponent. So if I asked you to factor this, what would the x to the 4th change into, Hannah? X squared. And what would the 16? And when you're doing difference of 2 perfect squares, what's the signs? Opposite. And yes, I'm going to ask you to go another step in a second, but look at the multiple choices. Hannah, which one am I looking at here? 3, yep. Okay, but that's not good enough for me in this class. All right, I'm going to push you guys. Going to push you. Trying to get 80 or above. That's the goal. What if I asked you to keep factoring for me? Hannah, number? 5. Which one, out of these 2, which one can I keep factoring? Who's got 5? Out of these 2, which one can I keep factoring? Because I can't factor both. The first one, because it's minus. I can't do anything with a plus. Difference of 2 perfect squares. Emily, go. What would that factor into? Yep, and I just bring down the x squared plus 4. So this right here is fully factored right now. Fully factored. Let's get pushed. Number 2. An expression with a 5th degree. I think this is the first day we actually met. We went over this stuff in January. 5th degree. Anybody want to take that before I show it? Gavin? No. What's it mean by 5th degree? Highest exponent is 5. All right? Degree means the highest exponent. All right? Highest exponent is 5. Leading coefficient of 7. And a constant. Let's hold new vocab. Let's get the notes down. Constant. That's the number with no variable. Number with no variable. Put all those together right now. Highest exponent of 5, leading coefficient of 7, number with no variable is 6. Emily, give me a number 1 through 30. Let's roll. 29. Which one fits in that description? Choice 4. Questions going. Whew, all right, we need a little work on this one. I remember from the quiz. Great, I give you this table. For which interval of time is the average rate of change the smallest? Everyone ready? Average rate of change in y over change in x. Make sure the y's are on top. So we're going to go through each of these right now and find the average rate of change. They're giving me the years, all right, which is our x values. So 2004 minus 2002 on the bottom. Those are my x values. Who just went? Number? 7. Who's got 7? Okay. What's the y value correspond with for 2004 according to the table? 23 minus corresponding y value for 2002? 11. You guys can calculate that. That's 12 over 2. So the average rate of change for this one's going to be 6. Keep it going for me now. Now that you guys know the patterns here. Now we're going 2005 to 2003. So I'm just going to put a 2 down there because it's a difference of 2 years. Number 19. Give me the corresponding y values now for 03 and 05. 05 first. 33 minus 16. Got it. Change in y over change in x. When you find the average rate of change, Ryan, let me know. 8.5. All right, let's keep this train going because we got to find the smallest one. Okay, choice 3. Still out of 2 years on the bottom. Ryan, give me a number. 2. So I'm looking 2006. What do you have? 42 minus 2004? 23. When you're ready, Olivia, let me know what that average rate of change is. 9.5. All right. Let's see if anybody can beat the smallest yet. Choice 4, still out of 2 years. All right, what's going to go on top? Olivia, number 1 through 30. 22. What are my values on top for 4? 47 minus 33. When you're ready, Xavier, let me know what that average rate of change is. 7. And guys, I'll be honest. I'll tell you when I made mistakes. Over the weekend when I'm doing this Regents exam answer key, I circled choice 3 right away because I didn't read. Even though it was clearly in italics for me to focus on. What am I looking for here? Smallest. Yes, the smallest. So we're looking at choice 1 because it came out to be 6, which is the lowest. Change in y over change in x. Word on the street is you did scatter plots earlier this year. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the word on the street. Okay, according to the scatter plot, which conclusion can I make? If I had you guys draw a line in right now that best fit those points, what type of slope would that line have? Xavier, number 18. What type of slope would that line have if I had you draw it in? Okay, there's the answer. All right, there's a positive correlation between the two. All right, because there's a line that I can draw in that best represents these would be positive. Negative would be going downhill, right? What would be no correlation? Anybody know what this would look like, Hannah? It would just be a hot mess. All right, that's what it would be. There would be no idea I could draw a line going positively or negatively. Okay, no idea. We okay? Pretty easy on that one. Free 2 points almost. All right, celluloid cinema. That's not the best name I would put a cinema for, but I'll let you read through this and see what you think on this, all right? 150 tickets total. You know what a child ticket costs and what an adult ticket costs, and they made $1,470. C for child, A for adult. Which two equations would work? Who answered the last one? Need another one. Who's got 14? 24? Hi. Thank you. Choice one. Total tickets, adult and children tickets, 150. I'm not going to go here on this one, but we should have the ability to solve this as well. That's coming up at the end of the packet. All right. We should have the ability to solve this. 6. 4 different functions for you. F, G, H, and K of X. Which table represents a linear function? All right, here you go. Ready? Make this easy on you. Linear. Linear. Y values, ready? Y values go up and down by the same amount. And there's only one table of Y values that do that. Okay, Y values go up and down by the same amount. So go ahead, I'll give you, remember, don't look at the X values, that'd be every table. Y values, which table where the Y values go up or down by the same amount? Almost like our little arithmetic sequence, huh? Only one table up and down by the same amount. Josh, need a number. 6? Choice 1, F of X. Yep, because they go up by 7. Yep, plus 7, plus 7, plus 7. Got it. Everything else is different. Any issues there on 6? All right, hopefully we're feeling strong here. Feeling strong. Oh, here we go. Where are we going now? 20. What's the next one on your assignment sheet? I cut it off, it looks like. 25? Oh, I didn't put 25 up here? Huh? All right, here you go, 25. Put it right up here now. Maybe I thought we weren't going to get to it. All right, what's g of x then? This is how I find g of x. Suggestions of what I should be doing with f of x right now. Gavin, need a number? Oh, hold on, I got the squared in the wrong spot. Surprised some of you guys didn't come down on me right away. Okay, go ahead, Gavin. 11, where's 11 at? All right, suggestions here on how to find g of x there, Marco. Okay, so word by word right now, how do you want me to do? So 2. Yep, or bracket, whatever. Yeah. Okay, all right, we can stop there, good. All right, everybody answer here. Which one should I do first? Should I do the multiplication by distributing the 2? Should I take care of the exponent or the subtraction first? Which one should go first? Exponents, yes. So I need to do 2x plus 1 squared. And do not be an embarrassment. You're not doing 2x squared plus 1. Anybody remember how I do this? Because I'm going to do it off to the side here. 2x plus 1 all squared. Come on now, dig deep. It's just not, I'm done. No, that's the embarrassment. Anybody remember how I end up squaring that? What's 6 squared? How'd you get 36? 6 times 6. What's 10 squared? How did you get 100? What am I trying to tell you here to do? 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. And I've seen some of you guys do this, and it just tears me apart inside. Double distribute. 2x times 2x, 2x times 1, 1 times 2x, 1 times 1. Go ahead. I'll ask somebody what you have in a second. Double distribute, combine your like terms. Marco, number? 6? Yep, that's what you end up getting when you double distribute, combine your like terms. Nice. Multiply or subtract then. Multiply or subtract next. Multiply. Gavin, number? 9. Go ahead. Distribute. Minus that 1. Got it. Need a subtract now, so go ahead. New number. 3. I'll let you know as well. This is part 2, right? Anybody know how much each part 2 question is worth? 2 points. And I didn't tell you at this beginning because I didn't want most of you to quit. That would have gave you 2 points. Just plugging in f of x would have gave you 2 points as well, because did it say anywhere in your directions to simplify it all? No, so this would have also gave you 2 points. All right, just by plugging it in. All right, but I wanted to go that extra step, so we went over how to square it, double distribute, etc. Okay? I will take questions from this tomorrow if some of you guys make the effort to go ahead and try them out. All right, I'll leave it at there. I'll be after school real quick if you want to come by for your 2 points. Make sure you bring your Regents exam and box and Whisker homework with you.